What if I told you the reason you're not where you want to be has nothing to do with your talent, your luck, or your situation, but something your own mind is doing to you every single day without you even noticing? Stay with me, because this might change how you see yourself. Imagine someone who talks about big dreams, success, money, a completely different life. They can describe it clearly, they believe they're capable, and honestly, they sound convincing. But months pass, even years pass, and nothing really changes. Why? Here's the mysterious part. Psychology suggests that their brain is quietly rewarding them for thinking instead of doing. Every time they imagine success, plan their future, or talk about their goals, their brain releases small amounts of satisfaction, almost like they've already made progress, and that feeling slowly kills the urgency to act. So they stay stuck, not because they're lazy, but because their mind is giving them a false sense of movement. Then comes another hidden layer, fear of failure. Not loud, not obvious, but silent. It shows up as over-preparing, overthinking, or waiting for the right time, because the moment they actually try, their dream is no longer perfect. It can fail, and failure threatens how they see themselves. So instead of risking that, they stay in a loop of planning, because it feels safe there. Add to that the illusion of the perfect moment, where they tell themselves they'll start when they feel ready, when they have more confidence, when everything aligns. But the truth is, readiness doesn't come before action, it comes after, so they keep waiting while life keeps moving. Overthinking makes it worse. They analyze every step, every outcome, every possibility, until their mind feels exhausted, and by the time it's time to act, they feel tired without even starting. Then identity locks them in place, because if deep down they believe, "I'm not disciplined," or "I never finish things," their brain resists actions that prove otherwise, since change requires becoming someone new, and that feels uncomfortable, so they unconsciously return to old patterns. Slowly, they become addicted to potential, the idea of who they could be, because it feels exciting and safe, while real progress is repetitive, slow, and uncomfortable. But here's where everything starts to shift. The problem isn't that you don't have big dreams. The problem is that your actions aren't aligned with them yet, and the solution isn't complicated. It's just uncomfortable. You don't need to fix your whole life today. You don't need more motivation or more planning. What you need is one small action, something real, something immediate, something that moves you forward even slightly. Because action breaks the illusion. Action cuts through overthinking. Action exposes fear and weakens it at the same time. And most importantly, action starts changing your identity. Every time you do something you said you would do, no matter how small, you send a signal to your brain that you are someone who follows through. And that's how transformation actually happens, not in one big moment, but in small, repeated decisions. The more you act, the less you rely on motivation. The more you act, the more confidence you build, and the more your mind starts working with you instead of against you. So instead of asking, "When will I feel ready?" start asking, "What can I do right now?" Because your future isn't waiting for you somewhere ahead. It's being built by what you choose to do in this moment. And here's the truth most people avoid. If nothing changes in your actions, nothing will change in your life, no matter how big your dreams are. So take control. Start before you feel ready. Move even when it feels uncomfortable, because your dream life doesn't begin with perfection. It begins with movement. And the moment you stop just imagining and start doing, everything begins to change. So don't just dream about the life you want. Build it step by step, action by action, starting right now.